Hola clase, I wanted to do a screencast to teach you about how the discussions work in Falcon Online. Um, it's only 5% of your grade, but two things. One thing is 5% can make the difference between a B and a C or an A and a B. So don't take it for granted. It's an easy grade. So this is an easy 5% that you can get. Also, this creates a class community. This is where you can learn from your classmates. This is where you can, sometimes your classmates will present something and I'll respond to it and you can learn from that. I do try to respond, at least in the first three chapters, I do try to respond to every single one. After that, I only respond to ones when I see there's issues. But it is very important, so please give it attention, okay? Um, so the first two things that are going to be due here are your video introduction and your pronunciation assignment. The video introduction, you're going to do a 1-minute video, and I've given you instructions here on how to embed your video. It's going to show up like this one. You're going to actually be able to see your little video from YouTube on the screen. I want you to listen to your classmates' videos and respond to at least one of them, okay? I'm going to respond to all of those. And then your pronunciation video, this is also due in week 1. We want to make sure the pronunciation is comprehensible from right from the beginning. We want you to get the bad habits, okay? So if you go to VHL in lesson 1 down to the lectura down here, there's this audio lectura teléfonos importantes that will actually let you listen to some Spanish. Señora Ruiz, asistente de matemáticas, 424-1711. So what I want you to do with that is after you work on your individual sounds, your pronunciation, I want you to go in there and practice that. That's how I'm going to make sure that you're comprehensible. We don't want to get to midterm and you've been saying things wrong and not saying things at all, and then it's not comprehensible. You're going to lose almost half your points, and that's 10% of your grade. So you don't want to lose that. We want to make sure that right from the beginning we say it right, you're comprehensible, so that people can understand you. Without comprehensibility, language has no point, right? If you're not communicating, what's the point of learning it? So those two are due the first week. Then after that, I have for every unit, I have a set of questions. One thing I find is sometimes students will go in here and they won't answer all of these questions. I look for answers to all of these questions. Answer all the questions and then go in and reply to at least one classmate's answers. I've given you some examples here. This is a student who answered the culture structure question. Very good. Notice the length. He put a lot of thought into it. And then another student went and replied to one of their classmates, and see how this is substantial. They didn't just say good job or I agree. They really put thought into it. So that's what I want for full credit on those, okay? And this should be good. I really enjoy these discussions. I enjoy hearing how you're doing, and then I watch very carefully. First 3 units I answer all your comments. I reply to all of them. After that I look for issues or questions. So you have every question, you can ask me there, and then you can also see answers that I've given your classmates, okay? Gracias.